Hello everybody, this is part 3. I went back to the menu so our game wouldn't continue. LP2, let's load that one. I did save that after, literally just after I finished recording. I didn't want time to progress, I wanted to be right where we left off from last time. Let's just load this up. I should have thought about that beforehand really, shouldn't I? Hey ho. All a learning experience. Yeah, a long time since I've done some proper recording sessions. Welcome back, Jimbo Dragon. Okay. We're still on a rock. I wonder if I can get that. That might be researchable. It's right there staring at me, so I'm going to see if I can grab that. Was it slug thing, I think it was called? Grab some leaves while we're over here as well. And okay, I've got to jump this gap then. You can hear that. My left ear is a little bit blocked at the moment. But yeah, I can definitely hear it quite well in my right ear. Let's try and jump this gap. There we go. Green power slug. Down here. There we go. A few more leaves. Okay, so today we are going to start putting down foundations and expanding our area. We've got some concrete production underway, which is good. So let's go to the research terminal. I've increased the, if I go to the settings, options, and video, I've increased texture quality to high and view distance to far, just to see how it holds up. See if I can get things looking a little bit better. I had everything on medium before. So, see how this holds up. If we get too many stutters, then things definitely look a little bit sharper. See how it holds out. Configure MAM. Green power slug. This is going to take 5 minutes. Pop you in there. Begin analysis. We've got a little bit of leaves, so let's just make that biomass. It shouldn't take too long at all. And a bit of biofuel, there we go, lovely. And that can just go in there for storage. The wrong way around, there we go. Chuck that in there, that in there. Nothing else, okie dokie. Now, we had a lookout tower. We can afford one of these. Now where do we want to put it? It's got a ladder on the back. Okie dokie. I think we should put it parallel with this miner for now. I'll pop that there. Oh, it's quite high. A lot higher than the miner. Okay, so just press up against it and we go up. Okay. Okay, so we can build quite far, can't we? Ooh, I wonder if we could see how tall the space elevator is with this here. I think that's probably because the draw distance is much better. Well, the smoke still looks a bit odd. Still can't see the top of that, even from this height. So I think that's just the placement distance. Okie dokie. We want to start doing some fortifications. Now, do we want these ones? This costs 6, this costs 6. Provides a flat floor to build your factory on. Buildings on top of the foundation are adjusted to a grid to make it easier to line them up to each other, which is very nice. Do we go for a low floor or a higher floor? I think we'll go for a low floor. Oh, I see. A hover plus a number to bind to a hotbar. I think put this on the 0 then, and probably some ramps as well on a 9. We can also make stairs. What else did we get? We've got walls, all these wall bits. Oh yes, I forgot about all this. This is gonna definitely be interesting. Logistics, we've got the splitters and mergers. Okay, so let's go down here then. Go down. Oh, that's being a bit weird. Okay, so walk onto it and then down. Oh, no. Okay, this is a bit weird. You sort of like cling to it, but you kind of fall at the same time. Okay, we're down. Now, I think what I want to do is break all this down. How much space have we got in our inventory? Probably enough to get all this in here. Yes, we have. Okay, I think I might also put down a second personal storage. Organization, personal storage, invalid aim location. We can put one over here though. Let's put it next to here for now, I think. Put it here. That'll do. We're just gonna. I saw something like shift and drag the entire, or is it control and drag? And take everything of that type. Limestone, although grab that. We can go put that in the thing, can't we? Iron ore in there, and click sort as well. So we've got plenty of space now for disassembling the other buildings. I'm going to go put the concrete in, with the limestone in this building here. There it is, limestone in here. I'm going to go grab the, lots of concrete. So it should be enough for building plenty of things. Also going to deconstruct you, and you, and you, and this one. Want everything organised. Keep the miners because they're not changing technically. They're going to stay in the same location. Although we might want to rotate if we feel a need. Now that bush there is going to get annoying, isn't it? Can't pick it. Sometimes we can pick these up, sometimes we can't. That's a bit weird. This power pole here as well. How are we doing on inventory space? Okay, we're not too bad. Okay, so this is 0. Now I want to line this up with this one here. How are we going to do this? How do we line it up? Is that like in line with the grid? We'll line that up sort of there. Okay, so we can build plenty of foundation. All I'm going to do is just build straight out from here. So now I don't think I want it that close because it might struggle to get out. So, what about a ramp? We can build a ramp a lot closer. What the? Okay, that's a bit weird. Let's just demolish these then. That can go a bit closer. Sort of there. And then can we place the ramp? That's nice. I like that. Okay, and then we're just going to start extending these out this way. It's a bit weird. You've got to go right to the edge before you can place the next one. That is that. That's one that needs chopping, I think. With the chainsaw. We can't harvest it by hand. I'm going to start pushing out this way. Yeah, I think that'll be enough for now. Now, if we go up on top of our tower, can we place these down all next to each other? Although, if we go demolish that and then place it on here, and you can see it snaps. Is that central? I think that's central, isn't it? No, it's actually overlapping a little bit, but this is only temporary. I'm going to go to this one here. Okay, so if we go... Oh, it's actually throwing it. That's pretty nice. Can I actually build much further? It's like almost the limit of how far we can place. So it was almost like I perfectly planned the distance. Okay, and then can't. Oh, there we go. There's the gap for it, and we're going to start placing all these Can't. Ooh, I had it for a sec. There we go. We'll extend out this way as well. Yeah, why not? We are starting to run out of concrete. We're getting through this a lot quicker than I'm liking. Oh, is that right up against the... Oh, that's the other slab, isn't it? Yeah. Not sure if I want that right next to that, but we'll figure out as we go along. Maybe we could have ramps, because that would cover a lot of the iron ore. Now, I do have the idea that the portable miners could go on the mine, and I could get storage things to unload it into to boost the iron production. It does require micromanagement. I might do that for the limestone over there, though. We should have like half a dozen portable miners go and collect all the limestone, chuck it in a storage, and that will feed into another constructor to match up with the system here to boost our production. But it's so ramps, I think. See, that's going to leave a lot more available to harvest. I like that. And then that can go there, there. Oh, come on. Place that there. And then, like something like that. We are running very low on concrete now. 0 here, here. And then we're out of concrete now, so go down, there we go. It's a bit annoying, this rock here, but maybe we'll figure something out for that. Maybe we get TNT to blow them up or something. Don't know if we'll damage the base. I don't think there's real proper combat in this, like there is in Factory. We have to build turrets to defend your base. I think I'm going to boost concrete production, so I'm going to get equipment workshop, portable miners. How much do we need for that? Need more copper cables, iron plates. We've got some iron plates in our box, I think. Let's grab iron plates. I think 6 will probably be enough. And then we're going to make a few more cables. That should be enough. And what we're going to do is we're going to go, not building menu, but the portable miners. We're going to place one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. Oh, I actually already had one on me. Okay. One here. And one here, and then re-equip my zapper. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another. I'm going to need some more reinforced. Oh no, I've got some, haven't I? Because I took down some constructors. And that can go there. And then we want some storage. Storage container to go here. Belt to go from there to there. And then let's construct this and this. Then we want to get a logistics merger. There's the output. There's the output, the green one. That's a bit weird. Why can't I rotate this? Is that matching up? Yep, okay, so that can go not too close but not too far away either. Place it like that there. That can connect into there. This can connect into there. And then we will get a storage container down. like so. Connect that to there. And that's flying through there, but eventually it will just empty and slow down production. And then if I go from this one here to here, and this to go concrete, and then what I'll do is I'll just go along all these, press gravel, 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 gravel. A bit noisy over here. And then if I just go like this and then go, is that limestone? Yes, control drag all that in there. And that should chuck it out into this one here. And that should boost the production of concrete then. If anything, this one's going to be more efficient than that one. I could get a splitter and a merger here as well. Split this and send it into this line here. But I think we'll be okay. See, we're getting concrete, that's the important part. Let's place down concrete in front of these. So you know that one is not in line with that one. Look, as in line as that other one was. So let's place this here. And we'll rotate this. And this. And then we want 0 there. 9. So that's not quite right there, is it? Okay, so let's get rid of this one here then. Place that there. You go there. Wrong one. That goes there. There and here. For the sake of neatness, I'm just going to do like what I did with Space Engineers and put this right into the rock. Then this is going to be ramp and ramp. That goes there. Now we're going to do this one here then. 9, rotate here and here. 0 there. Doesn't look quite right, does it? It'll be fine though. Oh, we're out of concrete again. Okie dokie. At least our power production shouldn't be too taxed. Yeah, only 21. These use quite a bit then, don't they? These constructors. 4 megawatts, 4 megawatts. Is the rest going into the mines then? Or have they run out of fuel somewhere? Nope. They're lasting a lot longer now. Admittedly, we're not using as much power. But 21 megawatts. Where's the rest going? Oh, we've still got the copper production running up there, haven't we? Okie dokie then. That should be giving us plenty of wire. Did we not actually pick up the concrete? Went all the way over there and actually didn't pick it up. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Level 75. Okay, now where am I going to start putting my smelters? I want a bit of space. We're going to be bringing in iron from other spots as well eventually and like merging it all into a major bus, I think. In Factorio, I would like build things separate, so iron like would come from one area and it will be self-contained for a certain production. Now, this I think I'm going to do the bus route because actually I think it's going to be a bit more efficient. So let's start expanding this for placing down smelters and stuff. We're going to want quite a bit of iron. Place a ramp there. Okay, we need more limestone. Jesus. Still coming in from the left side there, so that's good. It'll be forever coming in from the right side. Oh, let's check on the research, because we put that in quite a while ago now, didn't we? Complete that. Incoming message.
The crystals on this slug can be harvested and converted into a power shard that functions with current fix-it technology. Several buildings would be capable of performing over 100% capacity if infused. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 1.
Interesting. Okie dokie. Let's see what we need for that. Tier 1 hub. Overclock production. We would need 50 metal plates, 50 iron. That is not much at all. Overclock buildings and power shard. You consume the power slugs compressed into a solid crystal-like shard. It radiates a strange power. This upgrade unlocks new functionality that lets you overclock your factory buildings. I also just had a thought, because this isn't keeping up. One thing we could do, go grab all, grab all, grab all, and grab all. I wonder if anybody's ever had that name. And then what I can do is go in here and put a whole stack in there. Did we grab all of it from there? Yes we did. Okay, and then all the rest goes into here. And grab the concrete. It's not much. We definitely need some more concrete production. But I definitely want to get at least the front of this tied into my planned sort of output area. Zero. Yeah, I keep pressing 8 and not 0. Let's get it all nice and tidy. Then my OCD won't get triggered. It's somewhat tidy. It's got access by ramps. That's the important part. Can we get rid of this bit and put in? Not quite. Okie dokie. That's why we place that there then. This one here just looks weird. I'm thinking if I remove that there, just leave it open. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't need to be super pretty. Just looks somewhat organised. Okie dokie, I'm going to break down this now. And we want conveyor belts. No, conveyor poles. We're going to need a bit more concrete eventually. But how are we going to do this? We're going to get this coming straight off. Put this here. That goes there. Okie dokie. That goes there. Okay, and what I'm going to do is, I can, put a conveyor belt here and go whee. This is what I was on about before. You can place it and it'll just sort of like figure it out itself on its own. It's got a limited range, I think. Yeah, so that's as far as it can go. So it's like, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 foundations. That is 8, 16, 24, 32, 48 meters. That's not bad at all actually for one conveyor belt. But I think, if I was to place that there, the floor is too steep. I know it can place it there, but for some reason it doesn't like placing straight on conveyor belts on here. But you could go like this and place it. But it doesn't like placing it from like there onto a join. when you're placing a conveyor itself. But you can place the poles and then connect them, from what I've figured out. But I think having it run 48 meters without any support is kind of unrealistic, so I'm going to be going for the slightly more realistic building style. Now, how far do I want to be going before I oh, it's not happy there, is it? It's trying to snap to that there, but I don't want it to. I don't want it to. You can go. No, it's not happy. It's not having it, is it? Place it in the middle. It can curve off of there. Have it a bit more centralized. And on here. Okie dokie. Then we'll rotate this. Gonna have this come in like that. Now, is it going to create a nice right angle, or is it going to bend it? It's not too bad of a bend, but you can actually get it going like from there to one like that, I think. Invalid shape. Okay, maybe not then. Place it there and there then. Does that work? Yeah, that would work. And then we could get this to go along here. I should get these connected up so we can actually see our conveyor belts. That's going to start filling up, which is quite nice. And it's not actually got any power at the moment, it's just chucking out the stuff I had inside it. Now, how much of a gap do you want between these belts? And do we want a path? Actually, I didn't think of that, did I? We could create a path to run through, so we're going to scrap that bit. Scrap that one, that one, that one, and that one. Now, how high would it need to be to run through? If I put it there, yeah, it should be enough height, shouldn't it? Yeah, we can run through that, no problem. Connect that up to there. Connect that down to there. This we've got a path to run through. I think it makes sense. And let's just leave. If that goes there, that is technically going to work, but I don't know if a conveyor could go there because it would be technically on the same spot. So that to go there. So 1, 2, and leave another gap there. And then if we wanted, we could put it over another one actually. One in the center and then one in the join. So 4. Like that, and then another one here. Missing concrete, can't afford. We also need some more metal plates soon, so we'll go and grab them. Grab the concrete. Nice, got a nice mat in there. And metal plates to put in our extra storage, I think, on the floor here. We haven't got two. Alright. I was looking in the wrong space. I always look in the wrong space. Okay, so this is going to go here. Build them on the joins. It's in the center, yeah. Is that going to work? Yeah, that works. Yeah, it doesn't work because it's going the wrong way. So it matters the way you place the conveyors, the direction you place the conveyors from start to finish. Okie dokie. Oh, I've learned something new today. I thought I just automatically decided which way it wanted to go, but I was wrong apparently. So the way you place it determines which way the belt goes. And here's our little sort of like conveyor going over area. So we can walk underneath without any problems. And we'll place another one here. This to go here. That can go from there to there. This needs to go. This is going to be interesting. This is going to go back on itself. It's going to go from there to there, and then here to here, here to here, and from here to here. There we go. Place down these conveyor belts. I just want to try to keep everything organised. If everything's like higgledy-piggledy all over the place, then it's going to be a lot harder to reorganise later, because it's like, okay, where's this belt coming from? Where's this belt coming from? And where's it going? If I've got it all organised and I can see where everything is going, it's going to be easier to reroute things. Okie dokie then. So I think each one of these can do hang on. What's this one going to? That's not going to anything, is it? I did a silly. Okay, let's remove these. Remove that one and that one. And my OCD is absolutely mental. Let's do that from there to there, there to there, there to there, there to there. There to there, and there to there. Is that too close? I don't know. It gives me enough place to put power poles in between if I so desire, which is very nice actually. I also had another thought. Smelters. Okay. Each one of these can feed 2 smelters. Let's think. I want logistics, conveyor splitter. If that has to link up to there. No. Is that linking up with that there? I can't quite tell. Oh god, it's like making me move, isn't it? I want it to link up with the... It's trying to link up to that over there. So if I was to place this as an example here, is there any bend at all in that? No. Okie dokie. But then that's going to get in the way of this one here. So these need to be wider, don't they? They need to be further apart. Because I think I could go... I think so from here, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops, nope. No, okay, so it won't fit there. What about if I went 3 away? Nope. So 1 over the line and 2 away. That would work. Yes, that would work. Okay. How do I want to do this? Each line is going to be filled with ore and they can support 2 smelters each, unless I boost production, but the conveyor belts, I think, can only transport 60 per minute, so there's no point having more than 2 splits on a line. I need a fair amount of space for this, so how to do this? Could have this going up and over. I'm gonna widen this a bit, I think. So let's just place something like this. I want to keep some because I need that for that. Okay, so all that I built might need to be scrapped. Fantastic. I need to sort out my... It's always better to sort it out from the other end, isn't it? Thinking about it. And instead of having a big gap in the middle, if I was to go production, smelter, put this one... Let's see, what size is this? I think that's about the right size. Just coming over a little bit. That's central. Covers the grills. So that is there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's build 2 more smelters. 5 and 6. Okay, so that's the smelters we need for this lot over here. Technically I could build them right in front, couldn't I? But I'm going to want space to put more smelters down. I'm probably going to build a floor above these and add more later, and I'll pipe in more iron from other places. So if I get this to here, that there, that there, and so on and so forth, etc, etc. And from here to here, I'm running very low on iron plates. I'm pretty sure I still have more in the storage there. So let's go and run over and grab like all the rest. Because this is taking quite a bit to build. And yes, I could have just not spent so much time on this and it would have been a lot quicker. But I'm future-proofing. Also, yeah, this is going to need to be reorganized, unfortunately. Because I tried building it from the start, where I should have been trying to build it from the back, technically. Even now I'm thinking, why have I done this? I should have built the storage and then the constructors and so on and so forth. My brain is thinking too much. Okay, so now I want a logistics splitter. Place this here. That's going to split it into that one. Okay, and then another one here. And another one here. So this can go from here to here. And this is going to go 1, 2. And 1, 2. Like so. Okie dokie. This one is going to go 1, 2. And then 1, 2. Like so, and like so. Then this one is going to go in here and repeat the process over here. That can go from there to there, that can go in there, and that can go to there. And now we need to feed it in this section here. That's the thing. That's what we need to do. So we need more of these down. Every other one. Now, do you want every other one, or do you want it to go all in one location and then split off? You know, turn off and go feeding in. That could also work. Well, that bush there is going to be a bit annoying until I can get rid of it. I think it's the chainsaw I need for that, isn't it? And then from here I need to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and rotate that there. That feeds in there, and then something like that. Then goes 1, 2, 1, 2. That goes from here to here. It's not probably the most efficient use of resources, but I'm having fun. I'm actually quite enjoying this. That can go there, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, rotate that, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, rotate that. Put another one there. So let's go from there to there. I've done that already. There to there. There to here. Here to here. Now, will that allow that with that there? Encroaching on others' clearance. Whose clearance is that encroaching on? Let's just... I don't see whose clearance it's encroaching on. But even so, that's not going to line up very well, is it? I left a big gap there as well, didn't I? So it's not too much of a problem. I am enjoying this like grid system though in a 3D game. It makes people with OCD like myself a bit more happier with the whole situation. If you had to free place everything like you do on the grass, that would be a nightmare. Oop. That's there. Okie dokie, and then go from that one here to here, and there to there. Yeah, if we had to place everything, it snaps here, which is great. Here, can you imagine placing something a little bit too much to the left or a little bit too much to the right, and you come run up and you notice, oh, that's not perfectly in line. It'd be so annoying. For me, anyway. It would be very annoying. Okay, I'm going to remove this slot here. That sneeze is coming back again. That's from episode 2, wasn't it, that sneeze? I mean, we've done very little of anything really, but I think I've figured out a kind of system to work to now. Work from the back end, don't start at the very front. Okay, so yeah, I need to get rid of those trees at some point, but we want this to go up one. We're going to create a little bridge area so as to pass under, so you don't have to worry about jumping every time. And then double click here, here, and here. This can go from here to here, there to there, there to there. Very nice. Keep it all nice and tidy. But I can imagine some people have made some bases with no planning, no organisation, and that would get me very triggered. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that there and that there. That one works there. Very nice. Okay, let's remove this slot here. Going to have a lot of iron ore to be putting back in the miners at some point. But that point is not right now. And then, but yeah, if I was to go like, 3, place this here. Floor is too steep apparently. Why is that? But whereas I can place it directly myself. That is a very silly thing, game. So I don't like the fact that it doesn't line up perfectly. Although to be honest, that spot is a little better. And that spot is also a little better. Yeah, that is getting me triggered now. So I'm going to place it on its best spot. So 4. Feel like it's slightly closer. It's like exactly in this middle. You can place it like there, but as soon as we come up here, it snaps. Oh, that doesn't snap though. But if we put it on the edge, there it does. Place it here. And here. Sort the rest out in a minute. Let's get it all connected up to that point. Conveyor belt was too short. Damn it. Okay. That'll do. It's not too triggering. And then that point there. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. And then 2, 2. Nope, not that way. What's that there? There we go. So that is now all going to the smelters. That is splitting it 50-50. Each mine can feed 2 smelters. Let's just make sure the end one. I'll put some iron in that. You can't actually drop it directly on the belt from what I can tell, like you could in a Factorio. So I know I keep comparing this game to Factoria. I know they're completely two separate games in a sense. This one, I could say, is heavily inspired by Factoria. Probably. But it is its own separate game. So that's keeping all organised. Got a nice area there in the middle, which I could do something with later maybe. And here's all our smelting area for iron. I take in mind, this is just iron. I've got copper to tie in yet. I've got stone to tie in. It's probably going to be this area here. But, ooh, how much concrete do you guys reckon we've got? I'm noticing a little bit of lag. And how long have I been recording? I've been recording probably a good hour now. Maybe a little bit less. So probably going to be tying this out. We didn't get that as much done today as I would have liked. But we've got lots of concrete in that time, which is nice. And that's just running off one at the moment. Concrete is filling up. So this will get all smelting soon. We're just going to extend this area. Now we need to figure out, so we've got this poison area here we need to be careful of. We've got giant boulders in the way unfortunately as well. Let's just use all this concrete, we've got so much at the moment. So, if I remember correctly, one of these could feed one iron production smelter, constructor. Iron plates, one of these can feed one. So I could get, say for example, these two doing iron plates. Now one of these can feed two constructors making iron bars. So I could get 4 lots, because we need to make screws as well, don't forget. Let's have a look at the recipes we can make. Also need to set up some biomass production. Oh, that's what my fuel levels are like. It shouldn't be too low because we haven't been using that much power. Ooh, 87. I'm going to set these to standby. You can actually just turn them off. And that's the power. Yeah, just set them all to standby for now because we're using fuel at the moment. I should have thought about that. I wonder how much copper cable we got. Place your bets, guys. Place your bets. How much copper cable do we have? Oh yeah, we're going to have all the ore coming along this way. And then this way we've got room to tie in others. I mean, I know you can place like floors down. So potentially in the future we could get some more iron coming in above from, well, let's just hold down C and go to iron ore. And we've got them there. There's some up there. Some more over there. So yeah, eventually we could, like, next to the copper there's some, I think, isn't there? Yeah, just there. 2 things of iron ore. Some way over there. They could come tied in. Or do we want iron floor all on the iron smelting all on the ground floor, and then all copper smelting on the floor above that, and all limestone smelting on the floor above that? Ooh, interesting. Now, can buildings stack? So if I was to get a smelter, that can't stack, can it? No. Constructors, can these stack? Not that I can see. Okay. Although we don't have enough resources to build any more at the moment. Miners obviously can't stack. I don't think that's going to stack. Anything over a flat surface. Conveyors. Can these stack? Can't afford, but I should still be getting a shadow for it if I could. Foundations obviously can. We've seen them do that before. As an example, pressing 0 and see it places it on top like that. What about organisation? Storage containers. They pop them up. Okay, so these can stack. Can we climb up all these ladders in one go? Oh god. I'm pretty high. Forget lookout towers, build storage containers. That's pretty nice though. That is my iron smelting for now. They're all normal, so these should produce that. Now I need to go and do some maths at some point, I think, as well. But yeah, one of these can go into a constructor each. See, how much room do constructors take as well? I didn't even think about that. Production, constructors. I think this is going to slightly overlap, aren't they? Into the next square. Now, these aren't going to line up very well. Unless I have them going off sort of like this way. And feed off into the side. That could work. And get the iron bars, iron plates, sort of like that. I could get them all turning left. And like going back on themselves sort of here. And then get the constructors lined up here. I think that would work. So that probably mean... Actually, I wonder if that's a safe way to get down. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, so I'll probably like break down some of these because I'm not going to need that much. I'm probably going to get all these to turn. Or maybe some to turn. I'm going to have these two making iron plates. These two making iron bars. This one making iron plates and this one making iron bars. Something like that. Maybe 3 making plates, 3 making bars. But one of these can split into 2 making bars, can't they? But I think the bars production is half the speed as the plates. I don't know. We're going to have to call it an episode there though, guys. Because I need to end this episode. It's been going on quite a while as it is. I wonder if I can get up there. It'd create a nice view, wouldn't it? Let's go up on top of the mine. The mine. So yeah, we've got a nice iron ore bus. We could technically drag it all this way, but it gives us space to work with. If everything was compact, if we had the smelters right here and then the constructors right behind, it'd be very difficult to tie stuff in with splitters and mergers. So yeah, I think that's going to do for now, guys. And that ray over there, ooh, it's a planet or a moon. Yeah, that's it for episode 3, guys. Hopefully I'll see you guys in episode 4. And let me know what you think of my organisation. I know it took a very long time. I do apologise for that. But I've had fun and I hope you guys had as well. So see you guys next time.